Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi's Kaiman TV. Mashujaa Day will be held on 20th October. This is a day that we used to call Kenyatta Day. But with the coming of the new constitution, the day was changed to Mashujaa Day. Is the day that we commemorate our heroes of this nation. And this is very, very interesting because President William Samoei Ruto will be in Ukabani. That is where it will be held. Interestingly, William Samoei Ruto has decided to camp in Ukabani for 2 good weeks, 14 days. This is actually something that caught my attention. Because I've always said that when you see the toads running in the daytime, something is after its life. What is this that would make William Samoei Ruto to camp in Ukabani for 2 weeks? What is it? We know very well that Ukabani is the bedrock of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka appears to be a front runner. He appears to be the person who is going to give William Samoei Ruto a run for his money when it comes to 2027 general elections. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka appears to be the person who is going to snatch William Samoei Ruto's presidency. And William Samoei Ruto is now camping in Ukabani region. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have never subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. For our viewers at this juncture, please like the video. Before we give an analysis of why the president would decide to camp for 2 good weeks in Kalonzo Musyoka's backyard. Number one, as I have said, he is going there for Mashujaa celebration. He is going to address the nation in Ukabani. This is quite okay because normally Mashujaa Day is normally held at county headquarters since Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta became the president of the Republic of Kenya. We have had it in other county headquarters. It is now the time of the Ukabani nation. Number two, and this one is very, very important, William Samoei Ruto is feeling the heat of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. If you have been looking at Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is behaving in a very different way. He is not mincing any words when it comes to criticizing the government. He has come so close to Rigathi Gachagua. He and Gachagua are speaking the same language. And Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is going to have all the votes from Ukabani region. That is the truth of the matter. I know one thing about the Ukabani region. Unlike the Gema nation that do not follow leaders, like now for example, if Gachagua decides to go to another party like now, join the government, the Gema nation will not join Rigathi Gachagua. And maybe you can put your comment in the comment section. Do you think the Gema nation can follow Rigathi Gachagua if you want to go back to the government? But different with the Kalonzo, the Kaba nation seems to be following Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka wherever he's going. When he goes to the UDA, he follows them. When he goes to Raila, he follows them. That is, the people follows Kalonzo. But when we look at the Gema nation, it is Gachagua who joined the Gema nation. Because already the Gema nation had bolted out of William Samoei Ruto, even before Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. So Rigathi Gachagua just became the spokesman of the community and decided to lead now the troop. So the fact that William Samoei Ruto is feeling the hate can only make him camp in Ukabani nation to see what he can do to stop this Kalonzo's wave. Number two, in my view, is about perception. You know, there have been talks that Kalonzo Musyoka can join the government. Kalonzo Musyoka has vehemently denied this. Kithure Kindiki has been telling Kenyans that they have not given up on Sidi Kalonzo Musyoka. The fact that they are going to camp there, they want to create a perception that Kalonzo is working with William Samoei Ruto. The fact that he's going to camp there, they are going to ensure that they are talking with as many Ukabani leaders as possible. And this way, they can influence the grassroots. They can influence the people on the grassroots. Because the local leaders, if they are actually with the government, then you can actually agree with me, they are also taking advantage of the poverty that is prevailing in many parts of the country. But because I know a lot of money will be poured, in Ukabani region during these 2 weeks. A lot of mobilization is already going on. And this is meant to change the perception on the ground that Kalonzo is unbeatable. Because that's the truth of the matter. Kalonzo, when it comes to Ukabani region, there's no dispute that you have to be either with Kalonzo or you'll be forgotten, politically speaking. Number 3, in my view, as a consumer of the intelligence, William Samoei Ruto is very much aware of the politics of Ukabani. He's also very, very much aware of the way Kalonzo is moving. And because he has been advised by the intelligence service that this is what you need to do, that is what you are, that's why he is doing whatever he is doing, that if he comes in Ukabani, he can influence some leaders. He can convince some leaders. And don't be surprised if you see some defections. Unajua kuna wengi ambao wanaweza kungatuka. They can actually defect from Wiper Democratic Front to UDA. Expect some of these things. Because you see, William Samoei Ruto cannot just come in Ukabani region without reason. Just need to maybe make some arrangements. I think he also going to utilize this time maybe to plant some malls in Ukabani. You know, William Samoei Ruto is very good at planting malls, political malls. Najua fuko anapita chini hivi na wakati anajitokeza wakati imesha kata mizizi. That is what William Samoei Ruto want in Ukabani region. The other thing is that I think he want to provoke the opposition, and specifically Sidi Kalonzo Musyoka. If you look at the opposition, they have been actually camping in their strongholds. If you look at, for example, Mount Kenya, Gachagua is all over. Ukabani, Kalonzo is all over. And you remember just the other day in Machakos, Kalonzo was there. The whole of the opposition team was there. And when this happens, it tells you that he is provoking the opposition. You want to interfere with them, you see. Unapita hizi zile njia ambazo wanapitia. Uone vile ambavyo itatokea. And because Kalonzo is a man who does not want controversy, maybe Kalonzo is going to allow him finish his 2 weeks and then Kalonzo arudi. Contrary to Rigathi Gachagua. Nafikiri kama ni Mount Kenya Gachagua kekaa hivi. And you see, once he come there for 2 weeks, he is actually trying to stop the wave of one term. Because that's a wave that is crossing across the nation. So he's trying to see if he can destroy the bedroom of the opposition. Specifically, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Again, you know, when you look at William Samoei Ruto, he will come with so many issues about development. You know, when I was trying to gather information, the issue here, the guys who support UDA in government, theirs is just about development. But I'm sure this is the time that we are going to see project being relaunched and relaunched, the 4th time, just for the optics. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but if William Samoei Ruto is going to camp in Ukabani for 2 weeks, then Kalonzo is somebody to watch. Then the president is feeling the heat. Then Kalonzo could easily clinch the presidency. Please like the video, comment, and please let me know where you're watching the video from. Till next time, this is Gashi Skyman. Bye bye.